All right, what's going on, people? You just joined the Abomination. Appreciate y'all coming through, checking out the video. Today we talking about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Nintendo had Pokemon had a direct, and after a bunch of Mewtwo cooking and Pokemon Unite garbage, they finally got to the big reveal or announcement. More Scarlet and Violet or info or overview thoughts, whatever. I don't know. But more information on those two games coming out. I'm the Abomination for a reason. All right, initially, I'm not gonna say I exactly hated everything. I had a bunch of issues, but after looking at it again, it's not as annoying to me, the game itself. My issues really with the Pokemon games is how they don't really address the lore or understand that the more lore and shit that you added to the games, the more issues that you'll run in the overall world of Pokemon, or at least to people who paying attention and are not just consuming and buying the next Pokemon product. But let's go ahead and get into that video so I can so y'all can go along with me while I bitch. All right, now this open world, they say this open world, it looks dope. All right, I was just watching this again, and I paid attention. I was like, look, all the little Houndour puppies, the Houndoons. I was like, is this a mating pair? Which one's a male? Which one's a female? That's the type of shit that I would like to see in an open world Pokemon game that I feel like we should have had a long time ago. We shouldn't be just now seeing this from Pokemon, especially when you got games like Monster Hunter Stories that's already killing it, especially open world and tackling the breathing world of the monsters. But this is cool. But again, how much is this actually accessible? And yeah, like how things are happening, but how alive is the world actually? Because I mean, look back here, don't see no Pokemon, don't see shit going on. But
attention, please. Today we begin the treasure hunt.
The treasure hunt.
Travel across Paldea.
All right, let's go back to the treasure hunt.
Attention, please.
So this right here, this is my issue. They might still be doing the gym badge thing in this game, but this is a treasure hunt. I'm tired of Pokemon having this fucking 10-year-old kid just now going their journey, and they're the key to everything. They save the world, yada yada yada. If this is a treasure hunt, this is something that people of all ages would come to, this pursuit of treasure. So why do we not have the option to choose the age, or at least age range, you know what I'm saying, of our character? Child, adult, senior, shit like that. Yeah, if it's a treasure hunt, you would think that adults, would want to get in on this. Not to mention, okay, this is a sanction or treasure hunt. What about all of the treasure hunters that's stealing treasure outside of this event? That's the kind of mature storytelling that I'm talking about. But I'm not saying that. I'm just saying just happy, smiley, chibi looking faces, and it's garbage.
Today we begin.
Now those look cool. Talk about these in a moment.
The treasure hunt. Travel across Paldea. Get to know the region.
Okay, so we seeing we're traveling across Paldea on these two Pokemon, right? I forgot their names. Some cool names though. My issues with them.
The treasure hunt.
So this dude, okay. These two legendaries, great designs. They look fucking great. They look like Pokemon. Minus this one's fucking wheel in his throat. All right, so this dude right here, he runs on all fours. He swims, he climbs, but he got this big ass wheel coming out of his throat. They just in the way. It seems like I've heard people say like, okay, maybe he runs fast enough to where he can, just ride on the wheel. At that point, though, if he has to gain all that momentum and then he's coasting on that wheel, he's going to lose his speed. So it's not really a speed mode. Seems like he should be able to just rev up his wheels and hit the ground and move. But that's what the other legendary does. So that's the thing. Yeah, I was excited for this one. I love his design. It's just fucking retarded.
Get to know the region.
So like, look at that big ass wheel, like big wheel coming out of his ass. Why, if he's not using it? The thing about Pokemon is you believe them to be the actual animals of that world. So like evolution, like their designs, the shit makes sense. Like there's an ecosystem, animals are eating each other and battling and whatnot. What they just threw wheels on this. And it just fucks up the whole design. It fucks up the legendaries period. The other one just looks pretty cool. Cause it makes sense. Look at that. Doop, doop, doop. See? Now my thing, again, my issue is mainly just this Pokemon right here. I could see if this was like the ultimate Pokemon. These are legendaries. They shouldn't be legendaries because you'll see like everybody fucking gets one and they're just like bikes. I think this thing should have been just, when I say ultimate Pokemon, I mean like the ultimate like predator Pokemon. It can run, swim, climb, and fly. So again, the wheels make no fucking sense. Even the design, it makes it look like spokes right here, like it's garbage. This should have been just like the ultimate Pokemon. And the other guy, him, should be like Mew and Mewtwo. Mew was the like perfect Pokemon. Everything came from him. And then Mewtwo was humans trying to recreate that, trying to play God. This dude could be humans trying to create a Pokemon that can do all those things that this other guy does. Run, swim, fly, climb, with the added vehicular modifications like the little jet and the wheels. And then it would have, like, I could see them both being like dragon, like the orange dude dragon and rock, and then this dude like dragon and steel, or with like psychic moves and different moves between them. But I could have seen that if these were just Pokemon. Then you could explain like, okay, in this region we've bred this like ultimate predator Pokemon type thing, and we make this. And then you got the two gym leaders, seem like a caveman like lady, like a primitive one, and a scientific dude. They're different approaches to the Pokemon. Somebody's like appreciating and reveling in the past, and somebody else is like, nah, we gotta look to the future. If this is the open world, though, this, again, it looks good. It looks open. I just feel like we should have been here a while ago.
The abundant nature.
There he go. Just running on those legs, just wheels just in the way. Because, like, what if you got to get real low and run under something? That big ass wheel is going to, restrict a lot of movement. As well as him eating. Okay, a lot of his throat and neck is taken up by that wheel. It would make sense if he eats something and the wheel like grinds up the food, but then again, it's still in the way of like the locomotion. I'm trying to help them make it make sense. It looked retarded though.
It's culture.
The worlds look good. Okay, I'm seeing people. Don't know if you can interact with them. For this to be really open world, I would want to see events happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in the Pokemon games that we have, you'll walk on a route. Hey, somebody walks out. Hey, battle me. I would like to see more of that, but more organic, like a part of that world. Have random Pokemon that just like anger. I'm not talking about no fucking enraged, no crazy ass whatever Arceus shit was doing. I'm talking about Pokemon that's just like jump out and fight you. and then you're like, oh shit, I gotta battle this Pokemon. He ain't letting up. Like it did shit like that. Or like let's say you have some hoodlum like spray painting or something. And you're just like, hey bro, get out of here. He's like, nah, fuck you. This is my territory. Battle me for it. Cool. A bunch of things like that that are just kind of natural, ain't really story relating, just in that Pokemon world. That's the type of stuff I would like to see. Again, beautiful worlds. The Pokemon. That's what we here for. Look at that.
The Pokemon.
Garbage. Like those. Don Fan rolling around. Miss Maggie.
And the people. Yeah,
like, can we talk to these people? Or we'll try to talk to them. They'll just be like, get out of our conversation. They'll just say something. Then it's nothing from that. Keep going. Like, I need to have more people wanting to trade, checking up, like, hey, how many badges you got? Some, and then, respond, just stuff like that.
Where will you go? Who will you meet?
Oh, that was beautiful. All right, well, y'all saw it. The big,
Who
like,
will you meet?
Chasm type area, canyon area. Those are the professors I'm talking about. Her, like, cave lady. And, you folks want to throw toxic and misogynist, all that type of shit. I prefer her to the other dude. She on the cave, primitive type stuff. Look at that collar. Yeah, she look good. And if I was to get a version, I would get Scarlet. So, yeah, I'm all about. She look good. Handsome man right there. Futuristic dude.
What will you achieve? With you will be your Pokemon. Journey together.
The starters look trash, but you see right here, they're following you. Like, at what point is this? I'm not seeing Pokemon follow people around or like main characters. So it's like, is this something like, is this an event that's happening? Like when you walk out from your home back here, is this just like a cutscene and you walk out with your Pokemon? Yeah. Or can only specific Pokemon walk around? But that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Pokemon have been able to walk around with you before, even on the handhelds, the old handhelds. Like why ain't we doing that shit?
Together.
Oh, okay.
Journey together.
So it's not an event, I guess, because here go little Fuecoco with this person. Little Quaxley walking around with this person. So what is that? They're all facing the camera. That's what I mean. Like, is this something that's triggered, like set up, or can you just actually walk around with your Pokemon? Because I haven't seen those two legendary bike dudes walk around with people. You've always riding them. Can they follow you? That'll be dope. Look at that. Look at them. They pull up on the Harleys. Pull up on their bikes. Like, wouldn't this be cooler if you could have a group of your choosing? Some adults, whoever you want to squad up with, whoever you want your little avatar to be. This would be a cooler scene and much more believable if, you could have some adults on this shit. And instead of kids, like kids just having fun on their legendaries. Come on now. It's like Pokemon is just leading into this is a kid's game, as opposed to we're going to evolve our games with the world. And understand that we have an audience that's been, rocking with us since the beginning, who are in their 20s, 30s, 40s, you know what I'm saying? Older. What do they get? They get Pokemon Unite, where they can spend money in Pokemon Go, you know what I'm saying? On like little phone shit.
Learn together. Grow together.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Squad of Pokemon around. There go the little Lechonk dude. I like him. I like pig designs. I boar should have been an actual boar or warthog or some shit. Like get mad, puffing a little fire out his nostrils. It didn't happen. Hopefully Lechonk goes the warthog or boar route And you know what I'm saying, dark colors on him, a little pink. Maybe he's a poison something, poison normal, poison dark something. Like that'll be cool. I'm excited to see his evolution stuff. All right, now this is something. Check this out right here. Noibat.
Grow together.
Now Noibat is one of my favorite Pokemon, top 10, and he's evolving. You see it's happening in the world. It's not, hold on, I don't know what it is. He just have a Pokemon battle and afterwards you see him evolving? Or was he just walking through the land, some event triggered, and Noibat's like, oh shit, you know, it's like, it's about that time, let me. And then you see, like, you just walking with your Pokemon, and then they're like, dun-dun-dun, hold on. And say, oh snap. And then the Pokemon little event or whatever happens. So like, yeah.
Find something to treasure.
This is my issue. This is my issue with Pokemon. This is the gimmick shit I'm talking about. So they came out with Mega Evolutions. It took time to grow on me because I feel like it was a copy of Digimon. Digimon got Mega Digivolutions. Then here come Pokemon want to add Megas to their shit. But at the same time, I got into battling. The Megas was actually dope, like design wise, you know, and the extra level of battling that added. And then these stones. So finding, you know, Pokemon already been reacting to stones. These were just stones that triggered the crazier evolution. And then the accessorizing, like some people had them on necklaces, watches, you know what I'm saying, just different devices that you could trigger that. That was dope. Still feels like a copy of Digimon with the Digivices, but Digimon is dying, so I don't blame Pokemon for scavenging what they did right. But that was that. And then here come the Gigantamax and shit, Dynamax or whatever it's called. Again, real Pokemon, but you're expanding his body so rapidly that should do damage. Now I'm looking at logic and some illogical shit, period. But again, another gimmick that was just fucking weird. And it just makes no sense to me. You know, Digimon you look at Digimon, you have some small megas, some cool, like regular size megas, and then you have some huge ass megas. That's what I think Pokemon got there from. I forgot about the Z moves from Sun and Moon. That wasn't such an issue for me because it was just a move that you could do, like an ultimate move. Sure, fine, whatever. The trials were more so my issue with that game. But now here we go with terrestrializing, aka armor digivolving.
Digi-Armor, energize! Digimon.
Demon Armor Digivolve 2!
Flame Dramon, the fire of courage.
Why the fuck are we crystallizing all of these Pokemon's skin or bodies for them to do some move? Same with Z moves. It's like, it's the same shit. That's why it's just a gimmick as opposed to just a feature being added to the game like contests. So like all of this shit, all of that bedazzled sparkle shit, all the engine or RAM or power that the Switch is using to push all that shit, you should be doing that in a contest. Although when it first got introduced in like the Hoenn region, I didn't do it. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, I went and did it because it was something extra, an extra layer to the game, a feature that the main game didn't depend on you having to like really go hard at that or dedicate a lot of time to that. It was just something extra. Even with the anime, when, you know, Ash was doing the battling and May was doing the contest stuff. And then you see them introduce like battling into the contest, but it was still like, we got something like, everybody don't want to be the best trainer there ever was, you know, a Pokemon battler. Some people just want to hang out with their Pokemon. Like, again, more real world shit. You got agility contests with dogs, or like trick contests, and different animals like the horses. They do their little runs. Like, that's an element that's real world that just translated well to Pokemon. If they would have brought out, again, just battling in Pokemon and extra shit like this, like for a contest, I'd have like, okay, cool. That's separate. It's a feature that can add longevity to the game if you so wish to indulge in that. But this being an actual battle mechanic is garbage. Like, in a real Pokemon world, you have all of these different elements of battle. Is just adding too much, as well as adding too much fucking lore. We already got like a god Pokemon, little demigods and all that. What's all this other shit about? Let's just keep it here in the Pokemon world, contain and evolve that. Let's evolve the gameplay. Let's evolve a game that reaches people of all ages. Ooh, this shit right here garbage. Cool. Let me go back. So this is my issue. So that raid battle shit. So, and I heard from a source that in the raid battles of Sword and Shield, different trainers are fighting the same Pokemon. Everybody's damage and whatever buffs is contributing to that battle with that Pokemon. Yet, once it's captured, it splits in 4. Everybody gets one. That makes no sense. Again, leveling up the gameplay, evolving the gameplay. What about when Ash and Misty had to battle to see who could catch Totodile? That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Before, if we go on this crazy raid battle or Pokemon that was like, oh, I gotta get it, but it's multiple people in the party, that's a conversation between each other. Would you like to battle for it? That should be an option. Yeah, like battle for the opportunity to catch this Pokemon. And it don't have to be just a battle. You can forfeit if you can't beat this person. Just like, all right, well, fuck that battle, you go for it. Then like maybe that person can like give it to somebody, just shit like that. But it just makes no sense. But appeal to children. Before y'all get in there, everybody battling that same one, everybody gets that same one Pokemon. Somehow it fucking I don't know, copies itself. It's garbage. And why do they have fucking, like, what's with the chandelier on their head? Like, what's with all of that shit, man? This is garbage. There he goes. So he's terrestrialized. What's this? Luminion on the team. Look at that. What's that? Clawitzer? Whoever these are. These are the newer Pokemon, but I think they was from Black and White. But anyway, we all fighting at one, but we all get one. That's wild. Come on now, chandelier. Now, if you had one Mega, you had a Mega on the squad. It makes sense. With Digimon, everybody didn't have Mega Digivolutions. Everybody didn't get their Digivolutions at the same time. That'd be something cool to see as opposed to this fucking freak here. Cause then if you Diamond or whatever, how many Pokemon can like break Diamond or melt Diamond or some shit? All them sparkles. This contest shit.
Let the treasure hunt begin.
Look at that. Take that wheel out of his fucking neck. This dude looks cool. I like the headpiece. Oh, it looks like a beautiful creature. Look at this. Steel psychic dragon or some shit. Maybe electric. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure that shit out. Work it out, Game Freak. But this would make sense that he got these wheels and attachments because he's a fucking Pokemon transformer. That's what he was designed to be. They made a Pokemon in Sun and Moon. Like people out here making Pokemon. Then here we go. Hey, receive a special early purchase. Get it early. You can get a Pikachu that knows fly. Flying Terra type. Here's a regular ass Pikachu with the gimmick of the game. I'm not with it. Let's check out the full presentation though. See if there's anything different. Paldea. So this is the legendary Pokemon. These are legendaries, but they're throwing them out like Oprah. Everybody gets one. Children, we just handing out legendaries to children. This is what I mean, Pokemon. What are you doing? Monster Hunter Stories 2 is gonna kill fucking Pokemon. And yeah, this shit, like you riding on these creatures, Monster Hunter that just came out with the Palamutes. So Pokemon is paying attention, and again, it's trying to scavenge ideas from different ones when Pokemon should have been here a long ass time ago.
These are the legendary Pokemon,
Koraidon, Miraidon.
Koraidon, and Miraidon. You'll rely on one of them as a partner in your adventure. Climb on! And together you'll dash across grassy fields.
Now, my one issue with this dude is he shouldn't have 4 legs. I think this should just be like a snake dragon type thing. This one got legs, this one don't. And then he has his serpent-like body along the wheels. You know, like that, yeah, like a Shinron dragon. Like tiny legs that don't work. You just fly around. You know, when he's swimming, like a dragon swimming through the water, flying dragon swimming through the water. On the ground, you know, we got wheels or flying, but things don't have to make sense anymore, apparently, for people to consume or purchase, buy. So
move across water and glide through the sky. Your partner can change forms as needed while you explore every nook and cranny of the region with them. You will be enrolling at a certain academy as a student.
Okay, so my idea of the adults and just this, you know, culture or region event of a treasure hunt. No, that's not happening. You're a student at an academy. The tiny shorts and the button-down shirt gave it away.
And a special independent study project awaits you. The treasure hunt. Through it, you'll embark on a journey to find treasure of your own.
So this ain't no cultural event going on. This is a what's that? A special class? What am I trying to say? An elective or some shit? Or like some intern program that you're going in?
Here in Paldea, 3 grand stories are waiting for you. One story will revolve around the familiar gym battles. You'll go to 8 Pokemon gyms and aim for the champion rank. In these games, there is no set path you must take when challenging the gyms. Chart your very own course along Victory Road. The other 2...
Charting your own course on Victory Road, that's dope. The other games, you had to wait until like the end. You had to prove you got 8 badges to go on Victory Road. This one, again, goes back to the Mewtwo kind of that movie where Mewtwo had that trial, you know, the storm, and then he was like, only the bravest, like the best trainers who can make it has the opportunity to like meet me, battle me, so I can take their Pokemon. But that's what this kind of seems like to me. Go through it, you know what I'm saying? Harsh conditions, harsh Pokemon, whatever items you got, hey, get it. Earn it, Pokemon trainer. Some a kid should not be doing.
The other 2 stories you'll experience hold many surprises and discoveries as well. Which story will you begin with? How will you...
You know, some treasure hunting I liked back in, what was it, Diamond and Pearl? The Sinnoh region, when they unlock the, you can go underground and like go through tunnels and hunt for treasure and shit like that. Like, again, a feature added to the game that just adds to longevity. That's what we should be doing right now instead of this gimmicky bullshit, man.
You progress through them. It is all up to you. Professor Sada, and Professor Turo. Research legends passed
She is hot.
on in the Paldea region. Mr. Clavel is the director of the academy you'll attend. And Mr. Jacques is your homeroom teacher who teaches biology.
Y'all remember the well, you know, Sun and Moon, they went to school as well, but in Yu-Gi-Oh, what was it, Yu-Gi-Oh GX, when they was in the dueling school, and you know, I maybe everybody in there was teenagers. They looked mature though, but you still had classes, as in freshman, sophomore, junior, senior type shit. Like that's an approach that this could have taken instead of seeing these fucking preschool kids everywhere.
You'll have your battle-loving friend, Nimona. And you'll meet Arvin, an upperclassman and a great cook. There's also Penny, a shy student in your grade. There are gym leaders too, like Grusha, the ice-type gym leader. The people you meet in Paldea are sure to enrich your adventures.
The people look cool, but they look like Pokemon
Many
people,
different species
which
of
look
Pokemon
cool.
also call the Paldea region home. This Pokemon is the Paldean regional form of Whoop.
Now, I like the regional forms of the Pokemon. Again, back to evolution of creatures, animals. They evolve differently depending on the conditions or, you know, the stresses of the environment, prey, predators, food sources, stuff like that. So I actually like regional variants. But again, the more Pokemon you create, the more variants and all this other shit that you have to think about. If we wouldn't have all these fucking 100 to 150 Pokemon every new time the new game come out, we could have focused and built up on what we have.
Whooper. It lives on the land and covers its body with a poisonous film. Fido.
This thing is garbage because it's called Fido, but there was a Pokemon I think introduced in Sword and Shield, Yamper, the little electric little corgi dude. Like, does that thing have more, you know, evolutions? Like, why are we creating a tiny yellow dog? Like, again, why are we creating more and not paying attention to the shit that we already got? And this can't be his evolution because it's dough. You don't go from dough to some electric creature. Now, if he was cotton puppy or stat, I don't know. I'm trying to think of some fucking name. I can't off the top of my head. But Stat Toto. That's his name. Stat Toto. And it evolves into the dog. Bro, shit like that. Like Miltank and Tauros. I think they should be different evolutions of the same line. Like Nidoran and like Nidoran. Or Nidoking and Nidoqueen. Like, come on, people. They can't. What's that? Gardevoir. Like, they came back with Gallade and they did something like that. Like, chat, remind me. Like, comments, people in the comments, like, give me more examples of Pokemon that actually do that. But that's thinking about what you got in your world, adding more, but contained. It makes sense. The lion had, it was the same fucking Pyroar. They just look different, but. Yeah, like, why does Tauros and Miltank not have baby forms or other evolutions yet? We don't have a baby fucking cow.
Delightfully squishy Pokemon that are smooth to the touch. And here's Cetitan, which has a large body and a hard horn that...
Now I like this thing. It looks dumb as fuck, but, you know, I would be lying if I say a Pokemon didn't have some dumb shit from the beginning. I like this creature. It look like a whale. Now Pokemon stealing again. This looks like the whale from Monster Rancher in a way. But hey, here we go.
That can freeze its surroundings. Of course, we also have the Pokemon from which you'll choose your first partner. Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. Who
are all whack to me, but it's alright. They starting out garbage, and let's see what them evolutions looking like. They could step it up with the second and the third. Quaxley is not terrible. You should look like some Disney little thing with the, hopefully you turn into like a pirate, some badass type shit. I don't know. Anyway.
Enjoy meeting lots of Pokemon. And complete your Pokedex as part of your adventure.
Trading. So, can I only trade with a few people in the world? Or are there multiple people around here like, hey, I'm trying to trade. Lechonk. I like Lechonk. I will say that the Pokemon designs look like Pokemon to me. And yeah, again, I initially like kind of hated a lot of this shit first looking at it. But after looking back, I'm like, you know what? Those Pokemon elements are there. They fucking it up. That's the thing. I can't justify the good with all the bad that's there.
By using the Union Circle, you can enjoy co-op play.
Cool. One thing about X and Y, they had the system where it was easy to kind of like interact with people socially, whether that be battling, trading. They had the old powers where you can give people like boost and shit. Like that was dope. I like this. But again, I just think we should have been here with Pokemon. Monster Hunter Stories 2 is already doing something like this.
With up to 3 friends. You can go look for Pokemon you haven't yet discovered. Or even ride together to race across the map.
Ride together, right? Like, look at them, all children again. It's just fun. Hey, we got legendaries. And why does everybody have them if they're legendaries? Are these children coming from different worlds and bringing their legendaries with them? Do we have a multiverse of Pokemon shit going on right now? But even so, you're the main character. Is that to say that the other participants of the treasure hunt don't get one? Like, what was her name? Ramona, whatever the female rival was. Like, does she get one? Does the upperclassman, did he already have one? Is that like your incentive to like go to this school? You get a legendary, so it's not legendary. Like I said, they should be breeding this motherfucker right here and creating this one in a lab.
Enjoy all the Paldea region has to offer with family and friends.
And like, look at this. So you hanging around, you got your Pokemon. What the fuck is this? I don't know. But you know who else does this with a mature look? Final Fantasy 14. Have you ever just been in like the hub or like a town on that game and everybody's just there, just like emotes, just hey, we dancing, and like even the characters in the game, like it's cheerful. You can be cheerful and kind of light while having a like mature looking skin on things. I hate that Pokemon is allowing itself to stay here. Pokemon Coliseum is still my favorite Pokemon game of all time because it tried to be different. It was a mature storyline, but it still worked within the Pokemon world. And you weren't some kid that just started out on your journey destined to save the world. You was an ex-thug that was like, nah, let me, I know what's going on. Let me fight against this shit. And what they're doing can lead to the destruction of the world. Let me stop it, you know what I'm saying, early on. Terrastals. I don't give a shit about these.
Still phenomenon makes
Again, it's garbage.
Paldea region.
Chandeliers on the heads.
Which can
seem it pains me to look at that.
You can challenge Terra Pokemon in these battles with up to 3 other trainers. This is a new kind of raid battle where you can attack or heal with your own timing without having to wait for your allies.
So you having your own battle anyway, but everybody gets a Pokemon. You probably put in little work, but you still get one. Is this whole rewarding people for mediocrity or actual lack of trying or overcoming? It's just...
Try to cooperate with your allies to get the upper hand in these battles.
You know what would have been cooler than this new terrestrialized Gardevoir? Mega Gardevoir. It would possibly have to have a human there to trigger a mega evolution, but hey, let's make it in that world. Again, these mega stones that are found in nature, Pokemon finds it like a fucking Eevee. If I meet the requirements, or if I'm feeling like, hey, I want to make this move, then they mega evolve. Or just save it for trainers. Go ahead and steal from Digimon. No, because even wild Digimon had mega evolution. So never mind. I stand on what I said. Mega evolution should be here instead of this bullshit. Look at all these damn particles going on. It's gonna have y'all game skipping. Save it for the contest.
After you successfully defeat a Terra Pokemon, you'll get the opportunity to catch it for yourself.
Okay. So I don't know. It's not confirmed that everybody gets one, but if that's the case, I stand by what I said. If not, then all right, I take that criticism away.
We've kept all the things you love about Pokemon while evolving the adventure you can have in Pokemon Scarlet and...
No, they didn't. That's what they were supposed to do, though. Again, this motherfucker shouldn't have legs. He should just be like a little serpent and have his little jets on the side right here.
Pokemon Violet.
They slinging them Pokeballs.
We hope you look forward to the day you set out on your adventure.
Look at that. All right, that's it for this shit. Those are my thoughts. I don't think I have anything else to say. This was a pretty lengthy video. I didn't plan on looking at the second video, but hey, you got it. So go ahead and leave me a like or dislike on the video, people. If those buttons are not enough, be true to yourself by telling me how you really feeling. You excited about it? You know, when did you check out a Pokemon? I don't even have a Switch and I'm still paying attention. Are you the same? Are you waiting for Pokemon to get their shit together, or Nintendo period to decide to buy their product? And if you find any value in my opinion whatsoever, you want to hear more of my thoughts, so I appreciate you. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
So I'm not sure I get you.
Give me a real fight.
You all right, boy?
Any of you guys read that chapter in The Art of War about misdirection?